Testing, microphone check. How are my levels? Camera, everything looking good. Hello. Happy Saturday. It is February the 10th. And this might be a short one. Right here we're looking at as far Central Africa as you can go before Eastern Africa, Ethiopia. We have South Sudan and what is called the Sud. It is the largest wetland in Africa. I believe the world. I don't think the wetland in Paraguay is as large and vibrant. We have crocodiles, Nile crocodiles, hippos. We have all kinds of different birds. They nest all over the place. But what happens when a storm of fire runs through that wetland? Entire corridor is exposed to fire, trying to creep in at any point. All this brown you see here, all this brown, every single piece of brown patch is a previous wildfire within the season. This is... oh, did not have it up, I'm sorry. There we go. This is what is called the Sud. All this here. All this here. This here. And there's a bunch of stuff up here. But this here, here, these three circles represent areas that have had extreme burns over the last few months that just never going away. And oddly enough, it's strange to say that a wetland is on fire, a wetland is burning. We know that because when we zoom in the heart of the wetland, in the heart of the Sud, there is fire. There is a lot of fire, there is smoke. Nothing thrives under smoke. This looks like some fields are burning here. This will only get worse as the fires in South Sudan have been allowed to permeate even an ecosystem as hardened and as full of water as a wetland. A wetland can burn, everything burns. Nothing is safe from fire. If for some reason these fires weren't dealt with for weeks at a time, maybe they were being dealt with, but I haven't been able to find any information in South Sudan wildfire fighting. And all that we see now is fire. For miles and miles and miles there is fire. All this brown patchiness, all fire, very recent fire. The darker it gets, the more south I go. It's just horrible. Hopefully a lot of these patchy grasslands can recover, but what can't recover is a wetland that will continually burn. We're looking in the heart of the wetland. We have wildfires that are crossing over from South Sudan into Ethiopia, into Central African Republic, into Uganda. The amount of fires that are coming out of South Sudan into neighboring countries is getting pretty intense. You see here just how these are all active fires. That's what the wildfire looks like. It's moisture. This fire and heat drives away moisture and water. So what's going to happen when a firestorm that's 700 degrees makes its way blowing through the vegetative top side of the wetland? It can really ruin a huge amount of unique flora and fauna that is only known to South Sudan. Currently you see fires all over the place, and these are, South Sudan as a country is burning. I have not been able to find any information regarding these fires over the last few weeks. I don't know if it's because Ethiopia and Khartoum and Sudan take hold of all interest, but it is amazing that whenever I look for South Sudan wildfires, I don't try different languages, but I don't find any news media that's regarding the greatest export, domestic export now of South Sudan is wildfire. It's not a joke, it's for real. These fires spread fast and they blow into different neighboring countries, and they have to deal with the fire now. Like this right here. This is massive. This is Central African Republic. It is a huge fire. You see the active perimeter rings. Oh, okay. Yeah. I will close this one early because I want to look at volcanoes or something. I thank you for your interest in what I have to say, what I have to show you. Please like and subscribe to the stream and the channel. Keeps me very motivated in continuing this. I will be back with another stream. Thank you.